sun is shining and the time has come for Fort William track walk. I haven't done a World Cup in many years. I'm nervous to be here, but it's sick to be back at Fort William. I rode this track about 3 years ago, which wasn't a race, and it's always gnarly. They've made quite a few changes since then. So we're gonna go and have a look, see what's changed, and see what we can do on the bike. Let's go. Straight off the bat then, brand new start ramp. Sorry about that sun. Very steep off the terrace of the restaurant. Very windy up here. Look at that. Some fresh dirt that may well wear out. What do we think? What do we think? Oh, it's podgy.
Soft.
It's podgy.
Porridgey.
Other Goodyear tyres are available. And here we go. Here we go. This will be the first race I've ever done that hasn't got race tape. It's got these big bouncy castles, it's got these poles, but it's weird not having the tape on either side of your bars. I think it certainly looks strange. Everyone else is used to it. Just me that isn't. Wood. It's interesting, if you just get little important hops, you end up having your tyres down on stuff that is pretty smooth. It's such a gnarly looking section, but you make a few little hops through. But then the left down there with those chaps is rough. Filth. Big hole, need to get left, but it's still horrible. And I think we want to end up riders left to hook that turn, but oh, it's so minging. And your eyes just shake in your head, you can barely see where you're going. Question for everyone at home. Can you fit through there? The rotor marks suggest yes, but it's not very wide. But if you could get through there, you'd get such a good apex on that turn, I think. And then Liam thinks rail this and then like wall ride the bank on the right, so you don't have to do a big flat turn there. So much to think about. This is all built up since I last did it, which means you're hipping into the wall here, and this is the blindest bit of, I hate it, it's so scary this bit. So to come at it from a different angle, from further right or left as we look at it now, into the step down, which they have bashed out. That used to be quite a, it was a lot sharper landing, wasn't it?
And the berm wasn't as good after it as well.
Okay, this is a lot better. You can just push down nice now. Less scared, less scared. This section, someone's always watching.
This is almost a bit you don't see on the TV.
And then you go just skipping off this step. Your bike's so unsettled because of all these rocks. You just take off. Look at Liam. Loving it, George?
Loving it. Dry.
She dry.
We dry.
You raced last year?
Yep.
Good?
It was good, yeah. Same, exactly the same shape as the last year.
It's definitely faster than when I last came.
It's more enjoyable.
There's just more of it. You could probably think, oh, I wouldn't want to ride that in the wet, but it's such like a rough rock. It does work. It works in the dry, works in the wet. It's actually worse in the dry because the gravelly stuff breaks up. But this is gnarly. Got to do a lot of your turning here, which is hard to set up for. Then you almost have to ride a little bank down there, like stand up and go over that edge. Yeesh.
That just looks like it's that.
This section's always been left or right, and it kind of never really know. Outside was always gnarly, but then you could get on the pedals. Inside was a lot smoother, but didn't feel as fast on the exit. But it looks like everyone's been going inside. The track's been open the last few weeks, so you can see some tyre marks, and that looks tired and unridden. Last time I raced here, I remember being inside all week, and then I saw Danny Hart while I was on the gondola come screaming around the outside, and I was stressed. But now it's easy. Left, stay inside. Where is the deer gate, Adam?
No idea.
Bit of line choice. That side of the tree, or that side of the tree. We're going with that side, which is a bit of a turn to get into it up there, but then you can pump in here, lift and get another downside. That's all nice and built up round there, but you kind of got to stand up and awkwardly get back to the right. So we'll give that a go. Turn in, pump, little plop, and then a jump.
1, 2, 3, 8 skips.
8 skips, fairly big. We don't mean rubbish skips. Techie down here. Real dirt, John.
This actual Fort William has dirt. It's got mud on it.
Mud. It might change.
And wood.
And wood. No, I've had wood.
Speciality.
Oh, good to see you, dirt. Good to see you. Look at what it used to be. Whenever there's a busy bit of track, you know, there's a lot to look at. There's so many lines in here, and all the line choice starts all the way up there. So I've just ran to the bottom, worked out what the exit is down there, and then you can sort of work your way back. Let's work it out. It's messy, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty messy.
Different options.
Can you get this side of the stump? That's the one, hey?
Yeah, I think so. Keep you a bit wider for the corner.
Wider for this, and then off of what looks like a big drop. Outside. People go down there.
Not awards last year, but if it stays as it is, it's like a straight line and just hit.
And then
that
you
as
actually
fast
get
as
some
you
turn.
want.
Confused. Do you reckon, Tay?
Yeah, brand new. Clean that lean, bro.
You think so?
It's a bit greasy.
Better? You can see you now. Bit of flogging.
A bit of flogging. Flogging. Bit of a flogger.
This bit's confusing. I've been here about 10 minutes. So we've got the jump we just looked at, bit of a shark fin. And then a lot of lines. There's like a super low, there's a middle, there's that one, and then there's that one. And all this turning here. Hectic.
Indeed.
Yeah, you don't have to turn on the roots, back onto dirt. And the road gap, the famous road gap. Here it is. The motorway's coming, so you've got to pedal. But you don't pedal much on this track at the top, like barely any little pedal strokes in. You actually almost want to, like your legs get so worn out. You know, in PE at school, you used to have to do the wall sit, where you sit with your legs at right angles. It's like that, but riding for a few minutes. Every time you can just pedal, straighten your leg, it's so nice. But yeah. This gets so dry. Love it. It's the road gap up there. Big berm, big berm, big berm. This all used to be much, much harder, and you're really having to hold grip. So the berm's going to come as a nice little treat. And then the big wall ride that was here, the famous one, I think it was it Silver Line? Is no longer there. I don't know if it was there last year. I don't know if this jump is new. I don't think it is, but it's certainly new for me. Proper flat lip. A nice little pool. I think that'd be nice. Here's the second wall ride, still there. They've got all this dirt in here now, or like stone. It's all been redone. You used to actually land on the back of maybe no, you did go into there, but it's so much bigger. Bit of a downslope. And then on the pedals, I don't know what's coming up. I know they've done some changes here to speed it up, to get you to the motorway faster, which is good news, because there was like a pedally uphill section here. But I think with all the people there, I'm gonna guess it's a jump. It's pretty big. Pretty big, boys.
Yeah, lucky we did hardline, bro. Fucking easy this shit. With the zero, could you like...
Here we go. Wow. Like a step down setup, and you're always turning left off the lips. That's sick. You kind of like lean it in. And then the big tables. Look how fresh they are. Right under the gondola, so everyone's watching. So good. And they put a timing split here so you can compare and see how the strong pedalers did. It's always pretty telling. A lot of people can be behind here and then pull so much time just on the pedals between these jumps. A lot of riders pedal, a lot of riders tuck. There's not a lot in it. Interesting stuff, isn't it, Blenky? Rather insightful.
Yeah.
Look at this. Big finish line. Call the grandstand. This is 130 foot. It looks about that. Look here, blind, like unweight here. Hands want to come off the bars. Proper.
It's no one. Have it.
And there is the finish. Impressed?
Oh man, can't wait to ride this. Great fun.
It's gonna be. The wind is bad. The grandstand. This event gets bigger every year. The idea of dropping into this finish with a packed crowd in finals would be so sick. But once again, like Mexico, qualifying will be my race. We'll see how it goes. I'd love to make it into finals, but it's a sharp edge this year. Lally knows. Yeah. Lally knows. Pumped for it, track sick. Practice is tomorrow, we'll see how it goes. There's gonna be time practice too. We're ready to the belly.